Good morning and welcome to a rather chilly and damp Heaton Park for the latest edition of the Heaton Park UltraLoop. I'm all registered, race number 10. The briefing is in about 25 minutes, so I'm just going to go and have a little bit of a chill, have a chat to a few of the other competitors. Go and say hello while we're on.
Hello.
Right, this is the first lap finished. 29, so bang on pace. Cheers. So this is lap 2 finished. Just a touch quicker than the first lap. Getting nice and warmed up now. Took my jacket off. So obviously it started raining again. Coming in to finish lap 3. Another slightly quicker lap. But still keeping well within my heart rate targets. We've just had a pretty major hailstorm as well, and I considered putting the jacket back on. It's brightened up now and we've got a little bit of sunshine. Happy days. Almost at the end, lap 4. Gonna stop, grab a quick drink and a little source of nutrition. Still keeping pace. I'm feeling pretty good. Just gone through 21 Ks. That's a half marathon in 1:58. Got a bit of nutrition with me, so hopefully won't need to stop for another few laps. I'm going to try and hold this pace now. Almost finished lap 5. Okay. And the first tendrils of fatigue have started to creep in. Nothing too serious just yet. Still maintaining pace. But I can just start to feel a little bit of tiredness in the legs. See you at the next lap. Oh, good to see you. I'll have to go.
See you. See you in a minute. Say bye. See you in a minute, Grandad.
Just gone through 6 laps. on 30 Ks. Little surprise. Andrea, Amy, and the babies were waiting for me. So I don't mind stopping for a little bit of family. Cheering me right up there. Pace is still good. Legs are starting to feel it a little bit, but we're not doing too bad. That's 42k in just over 4 hours, 4:02. So I'm definitely slowing down a little bit now. Fatigue as well and truly kicked in. Gone through 45k's. Just had my first walk. And I'll be honest, I'm having a bit of a wobble. I'm on my 10th lap. So at the end of this lap it'll be 50k. And I'm considering calling it a day then. But we'll see.
Last but not least, coming in first place is Amy Bonzi. In second, Paul Atkinson.
Right, see ya.
What do you mean? I'm coming!
Just gone past the support crew, bang on 50k, 5 hours. I was going to throw the towel in at this lap, but I'm going to ignore the aid station and just try to just run straight through, and hopefully that'll be the wobble over. I can't really stop now, the grandkids have come to support. I don't stop here because I just don't think I'll carry on. Let's just get through this. So that was by far my slowest lap, about 6 minutes slower than the previous one. Oh, it comes on all of a sudden. Legs get tight. Heart rate goes through the roof. Started feeling cold. Well, this is ultramarathoning, guys. This is why we do it. I've got 3 hours left. My silent target was 70k. So that's 20k or 4 laps in 3 hours. Let's see how it goes. This is 56k now. I've just had a walk with Andrea. 5:44. This is so hard. I'm going to try and get to 14 laps, 70k. I've got just over 2 hours to do 3 laps. That's 15k. I don't know how much more running I've got left in me. Let's go. Just finished lap 12. Grabbed a couple of sandwiches and a handful of pretzels and a bottle of Lucozade. It's 6 hours 20, so I've got 1 hour 40 to do 2 laps. So I should be okay, but I'm struggling to run now. And I definitely can't run and drink at the same time. It's raining again. and it's gone pretty cold, and I've been getting a few flutters of cramp, mainly in the quads, and that's really because of the hills, not the going up. Pretty strong on the uphills, it's the descending. There's generally always a point in ultramarathons where the mental math starts to come in and you start to work out how long you've got to go to the finish, how much time you've got, and you start to do little bargains with yourself. And what I've done, I've given myself a little bit of a treat. I've said I can walk for a K, but then I've got to run 2Ks. Everything's hurting. And this is a finish of lap 13. This is as far as I got last year. I've got an hour to do one more lap. Uno mas. Come on. This has been harder than a big bag of hard things. Way harder than last year. The weather, the mud, even the tarmac, it's been quite slippy. I'm absolutely freezing. Hands are dropping off. I was so close to stopping at 50k. I'd convinced myself that I'd done enough and that I needed to save myself for next week. I love doing looped ultramarathons, but it is a mental battle going past that start finish line every 5k. And I'm so glad I didn't capitulate. I think I've blown my chances of a time next week though, but we'll see. Not many people left on the course now. There's a few relay teams. I've no idea where I am in the field. There's an older guy been lapping me pretty rapidly, but I have a sneaky feeling or a hope that he's in a relay team. If not, there's no chance of me retaining my age group title. But it's not about where I finish really, this. It's about being able to push myself through some of these struggles and having a little bit of mental resilience to push on. And I've said it before, but this is why we do these things. So I've just clicked over 66 Ks. So I'm going to hit my target. One day I will come here and do 80 Ks, 10k an hour. But it'll have to be on a warmer day than this and a drier day. There was a little route adjustment because of a closed path, so we've ended up going through a very muddy hill, which has really soaked up a lot of energy, and especially wearing road shoes, sort of every second step you were sliding back a step. But no excuses, it's been a great event. And I'm pretty pleased with it. I've run every hill, up and down. I've only walked a couple of sections at the beginning of 2 laps where I was taking on board some nutrition, and once when I was having a pretty major wobble just as I was passing Andrew, so she had a walk with me, gave me a cuddle and kicked my ass to carry on going. Three Ks to go. I'm just cresting the first of the 2 big climbs. There's actually 3 climbs now. They put an extra one in with the route change. And this is one of the little muddy sections. I took a tumble here earlier on today, pushing a little bit too quick, and I just lost my footing. Styled it out quite well though. So this is a little detour, 14th time up this. Well done, buddy.
Well done, Pally.
That's the last time through that. That's the path we took last year, and it was just a straight cut through, so that climb's a little bit of a bonus climb. So we'll have to have a look on Garmin later to see how it's affected overall elevation. Now we've got a little stinger of a descent, and then the penultimate climb. Alright, that's 14th time. Last year I may have swore going up that on the 13th lap. I definitely feel a lot better in myself this time. I have had a couple of wobbles, but I feel I probably have got a little bit more running in me. The cold has sapped a lot of energy. I know quite a few people have withdrawn before we've hit the targets. This descent is a bit of a killer. It's quite rocky. There you go, can you see? Although it really isn't that rocky, but in road shoes, especially when it was raining earlier, it was super slippy. And it's been the descents where I've probably struggled the most. Quads are very sore, and that's generally a descending issue. And we've just started the last major climb. Quite short, this one. So I'm really pleased, having ran every single climb. Heart rate's very low at the moment. I'm struggling to actually get the heart rate up. I think that's because I was so cold earlier. Probably a bit dehydrated as well. only got just a little bit more than a kilometre left. That's the top of that climb. Had a very short climb coming up. And then it's the run into the finish. I think if you've made it this far in the video, watch it to the end. I think there might be tears. I forgot about this little climb. Oh my god, this is it, the finish. 7 hours, 35 minutes, 70.2 k's. And Andrew's here at the finish as well. Cheers.
Go on, go see Grandad. Grandad, well done! I was bad for the cold. She went, I've not been out the house in 2 years. Oh dear.
I think this is the hardest part of the event, walking back to the car park. Amy's having a bit of a moan. Legs are killing her apparently. And I think Mabel's had enough. How about you, Nelly? How are you? You okay? You had fun?